Hi everyone, welcome to the Noble Strength channel. My name is Audrey and today I'm going to be sharing with you the products that I use on my skin. Now this is a video that I don't typically do on my channel, but this video was inspired by my cousin Kim. So Kim, if you're watching, this is just for you and anyone else out there who may have had the same question that Kim had. So last weekend, Kim texted me and said, "What are you using on your skin? Your skin looks extra pretty. You look extra pretty." And she was very, very cautious in how she said it because she said she didn't want to offend me. Some of you might have been thinking the same thing. Why does her skin always look so smooth and perfect? Well, it's a couple of things. So first of all, I want to be very transparent, and that's why I'm coming to you right now without any makeup on my face and with no filters on the video. So from time to time on my videos, I do use a Facetune filter. Just so you know, about 10 months ago, I learned about Facetune and how you can do a kind of a skin airbrushing filter on your videos to give your skin a much smoother look. So it evens out your skin tone and you can adjust it of how airbrushed you want it to be. I usually typically like to go below the 50% mark. So somewhere in the 40-30% range, just to give you just a little more smoothness on the skin tone. So right now you're seeing me video recording with my iPhone. I believe this is the 13 Pro, and I have it on the 4K filming, and I do not have on a filter, and I do not have on makeup. So I just wanted you to see this is how I look. So my skin is not perfect. I do have large pores, and I do have some uneven skin tone, a little bit of darkness under the eyes. But this is me with just a little bit of shea butter on my lips. So right now I'm going to share with you the products that I use to clean my face, the makeup that I use. Then I'm going to come back fully made up and do a side-by-side of me without the makeup as I am now. And then I'm going to put on a filter with the makeup so you can also see that in comparison to how I am now. So you can see the different looks and you can see the changes that come about with makeup and with a filter. So right now I am using natural light from my windows, and I believe it's around noontime. I haven't checked, but I believe it's around noontime. I'll put it on the screen below on the time. But anyway, so let me go ahead and get started and tell you what I have been using. So I am 53 years old, going to be 54 soon, and throughout my years, I've suffered with acne, but when I got into being perimenopausal, I didn't suffer as much with acne, so I stopped using the retinol that I had been using. I had been using Retin-A. It was prescribed to me by my dermatologist for my acne, and it really helped because I had moderate acne. Now, if you have severe acne, you probably would be prescribed something a little bit stronger, but over the years, I've used the gamut of different prescriptions because my skin built up an immunity to them. But once I became perimenopausal, I don't know, my hormones seemed to balance out, but my skin started to dry out. So then I had to start using something that was moisturizing as opposed to drying, because I used to have really oily skin. But now I have somewhat normal to dry skin, and I've been using this CeraVe Hydrating Facial Cleanser, and I absolutely love it. It does not dry out my skin. My skin doesn't feel tight after I, washed my skin. It cleanses, hydrates, and helps restore the protective skin barrier. It has 3 essential ceramides and hyaluronic acid. So it is a moisture balancing cleanser. I use this in the morning and at night. In the morning, after I've cleansed my face with the CeraVe moisturizing cleanser, I follow up with this CeraVe AM facial moisturizing lotion, and it does have a sunscreen in it. It's a broad spectrum SPF 30. Now this also has 3 essential ceramides with niacinamide and hyaluronic acid in it, and this is oil free. So I do 2 pumps of this and I rub it all over my face in the morning time. And usually when I'm going to work, I do not use a foundation on my skin. I do a little mascara and a little bit of lip gloss or lipstick on my lips, and then I go to work. So I keep it very, very simple throughout the work week. At nighttime, I use the CeraVe moisturizing cleanser, and then I follow up with this L'Oreal Paris Age Perfect moisturizer. Now, when I use this, I dot it 5 places: forehead, cheek, chin, neck, and I massage it in. And this is all I do. That's my nightly routine. It's very simple: cleanser, moisturize, go to bed. And that's pretty much it. Now, on the weekends, when I want to look kind of cute, like if I'm going to church, I will wear makeup. Now, the makeup that I use is the Fenty Beauty, and this is the blurring skin tint. This is the Eavesdrop blurring skin tint, and I use the number 12 in the winter, and I believe in the summer when I have a tan, I use the number 15. So it comes in a broad spectrum of different tones, but this is a skin blurring tint, and I love it because it's very light. It feels like a second skin. I mean, it's not thick, it's not heavy, it's not meant to be full coverage. It's a medium coverage, but it really blurs out any like imperfections, any like hyperpigmentation that you may have. I really, really like it a lot. It's very, very lightweight. And I use this. So now that you know all of the products that I use on my face, I am going to use the Fenty blurring tint right now and put on a little lipstick and come back. Then we're going to do a side-by-side of me now with my made up face so you can see the difference. And then I'm going to do a side-by-side with my made up look next to my made up look with a filter so you can see the difference. And I hope that answers your question, Kim, of how my skin looks so perfect in some of my videos. Now, I don't use the filter in all of my videos. I only use them from time to time when I want to look extra smooth out. And then some days I just don't even want to go through the hassle of processing the video with the filter because it does take a little bit of time. So I don't do it. But I'll be right back after I put my makeup on, and I hope you are enjoying this. And I know some of you probably had the same question that Kim had. So now your question's being answered without you feeling like, I want to ask, but I don't want to ask. So I'll be right back. All right, so now I am back with just the Fenty skin blurring tint, and I did set it with this Rimmel London long lasting, I guess lasting finish breathable powder. So I took a little brush and dusted on top of the Fenty Beauty skin tint. So this is also what I use to kind of set it. So now I'm going to show you side by side with the before I put the foundation on and the powder next to what I was looking like earlier, so you can see the difference. All right, so now I'm going to go and finish putting my makeup on. I'm going to put on some eyeliner and some lipstick, and then I'll be right back. Okay, so now I'm back fully made up with my eyeliner on, my mascara and my lipstick, and a little bit of brow pencil. So these are the products that I use, and I am not a makeup person, so I do not probably change out my makeup as often as I should, especially my mascara. But I use Wet n Wild. I love Wet n Wild products because they're inexpensive and they work. They do what I want them to do. So this is Wet n Wild So Define Volumizing Defining Mascara. And it looks like I've had it since the 80s, but I probably had it for about 6 months. So it's definitely probably time for me to change it out. But that's the mascara that I have on. And then I also use the Wet n Wild. This is the waterproof liquid liner, and I love this liquid liner because it has such a defining point on it, and you can get that nice cat eye if that's the kind of look that you like, the cat eye look, which I do like to wear. So I use the Wet n Wild eyeliner. And then this one is the retractable brow pencil. It has a brush on one end for just kind of brushing your hairs into place, and then you have this part for filling in the brow. and I use that in a dark brown. And then the last thing, I've had this lipstick for years, guys. I know it's probably time for me to throw it away. I know I've had it for at least a couple of years. This is Black Radiance, and I can't even show you what it looks like. It looks so bad. But this is number 5014. And this says 5014. It doesn't say what color, so that is the color. 5014. So that is what I have on right now. So this is me fully made up, and this is me before without any makeup on. So you can see the difference now. So you see me made up with no filter and what I was like before. So now I'm going to put next to me the Facetune filter at around 40%. So you can see what it looks like side by side. So here is the video uploaded in the Facetune. I'm going to demonstrate how it uses it. So there's a little sliding bar that determines how airbrushed you want it to look. I usually like to keep mine at about 45%. There's a little check mark at the bottom. Once you decide on your enhancement, you can press the check button and it will go ahead and start processing it. There's a little window to the right of the slide bar that you can click on and off to see the difference between being airbrushed and unairbrushed. So right now, this is what it looks like when it's airbrushed. And when it is not airbrushed, you can see a difference, you know, underneath the eyes, around the mouth. It just softens the lines just a little bit. So this is unairbrushed, or airbrush, unairbrushed, airbrushed, unairbrushed. So now this is at 100% airbrush. It looks artificial and fake. So you slide it back down to get a more natural, smooth look. It still looks enhanced, but not like too off-putting. But that is the Facetuning app, and that's how I use it from time to time in my videos. And it does take about, I don't know, about 5 minutes to process, depending on the video. And the longer the video, the longer it takes to process, because it can only do 5 minutes at a time. So you do have to split up the video when you are processing your video into segments in order for it to process. But I just thought I'd share that with you, and I hope you enjoyed. All right, guys, so there you have it. The different looks that I can have with the makeup and with the filters. And I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Like I said, it was something different, and I was just trying to answer the question for my cousin, which I did answer her in private, but I thought it would make good video content in case some of you out there were wondering the same thing that she was wondering. Now you know. And I have decided from this point on, I'm not going to use the filter in my video. I don't want to come across as being deceptive. I only use the Facetune filter because I'm a creative person and I like playing around with the new apps that are out there, and I like experimenting with the different looks that you can have. But if it's going to make a person feel like, wow, what are they doing to their skin to make it so smooth? And you know, I don't want to be putting that doubt in people's head about, you know, whether it's a filter or not, because I really want you to focus on the content. Yeah, I still will continue to wear makeup from time to time, but I won't be using the Facetune filter anymore. I'll just be coming to you as I am now with makeup on. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think about people using filters in videos. Do you think it's being dishonest, deceptive, inauthentic? What are your thoughts? I'd love to know in the comments below. Guys, take care, and remember to be a good steward of all that God has given you, because He loves us so much. I love you too, and I'll see you next time. Bye.